Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Drutube, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, Drew Nation, and the GCVs. Let's get right into it. Everybody, hit the like button, hit the share button, don't forget to subscribe. Money actually brings you closer to God and will allow you to love Him more than ever before if you were broke. All right. Money will allow you to love God more when you're rich than if you're broke. When you have more money, you feel good about yourself. You feel good about life. You feel good about everything overall. The feeling of money makes you a better person. It can take a bitter person and make them a better person. All right. They say money adds an exclamation mark to who you are. Money, makes you feel it makes you feel better about yourself, makes you feel more prominent, makes you feel more successful. They say just talking about this right now makes me feel good. Just because when you think about money, it creates a money feeling. And the more you think about money, the more you create a money feeling, the better you feel. If you think when you think about money, it makes you feel good. When you think about like being impoverished or when you think about being broke, it stresses you out. So people tend to give a bad look or a bad outlook on money, but they fail to realize what it actually does to them on like a higher level. Money makes you happy. It makes you just feel good about yourself, and the more you have it, the better you feel. So to give money a bad rep is just it's not smart. All right, it's not an intelligent way to look at money. You want to look at money in a positive way. Looking at money in a positive way helps you look at yourself in a positive way, because when people like have money, they even feel better about themselves. You're not going to feel bitter about yourself if you have some money. Money will take who you are and will make you more of what you are. So if unfortunately if you're a bad person, there's bad people out there. You can't call money bad because there's bad people out there. All right. And just because a person's bad is not going to stop them from getting rich. Just because somebody's bad doesn't mean that they have a bad outlook on money. Just because somebody is a negative person doesn't mean they have a negative outlook on money. Just because someone's evil doesn't mean they have an evil outlook on money. All right. Money only enhances who you are as a person. So if you're a God-loving person, if you put God first, the more money you get, the more of a better person you're going to be. All right. Money does not change people. It makes you more of what you are. All right. So if you're a backstabbing, conniving snake, if you get more money, you're going to be more of a backstabbing, conniving snake. If you're a person that puts God first, and you got a good heart and a good head on your shoulders, and you're a respectful person, all money is going to do is turn you into more of that. There are plenty of rich people who are successful and that have everything a person could ever want, and they're still the most humblest, uh, respectful, kind-hearted person that they were before they had it. So money necessarily does not change people in a sense. All right. Some people it changes for the better. Some people it changes for the worse. But it's all because it makes you more of what you are. All right. And there are people who they don't have the right outlook on money because of what they heard, because of what they've been told, because of what they see. People have a bad outlook on money because of what they see when they look on the news and what they see when they look at people who they show who are rich. They may not show the most positive people who have money. You look at people who have money, they're usually people in high positions of power. People like a president who could drop a bomb. People like a world leader who may have just sanctioned a whole bunch of people who are impoverished to be slaughtered or something like that. And that's why money gets a bad rep. People say that money is the root of all evil. It's the how you look at money, all right, is the root of all evil. And people could say the love of money is the root of all evil, but if you don't love money, you won't have it. All right. If you don't love money, you won't necessarily get it like how you want to, because there's an energy connected to it. All right, there's been things removed from the Bible, there's been things rewritten in the Bible. So I mean, who knows? All right. um all I know is that loving money will draw it to you. It will bring more of it into your life. And you have to love money correctly. You have to look at money correctly. You have to feel about money correctly. You cannot make money you cannot be the servant of money. If you are the servant of money, you're going to be loving money correctly. Money is a woman, all right? Um, money is just like a female. It's an energy. Money is an energy. If you love a person incorrectly, then you're going to not have the right relationship with that person. If you love a person correctly, you're going to have the right relationship with that person. People say the love of money is the root of all evil, but what happens when a person uh, falls in love? When you fall in love, you fell. All right, there's nothing good about falling. When you fall in love, that means you put something before something else. All right, that means you put a person before God. So loving money will bring you closer to God. All right. If you don't love money incorrectly, you don't make money greater than God. You don't put money before your morals. All right. You don't put money before people. All right. You don't look at money the wrong way. You look at money correctly. That money gets a bad rep just because there are people who are successful and people who are evil and in power. All right, yes, there's a lot of evil people in power. Yes, that's very true. But does that have to do with anything? Does that have to do with money in you? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to do with money in you. There's nothing wrong about having money in your life. There's nothing wrong with loving money. There's nothing wrong with enjoying money. It comes down to you looking at it the wrong way. If you love money the wrong way, you're not going to have money as a servant. You're going to be the servant of money. All right, and you have to be in the right frame of mind. You have to look at money correctly. You have to deal with money correctly. You can't allow money to rule you. You can't allow money to overpower you. You can't allow money to control you. You have to control it, and that's all it boils down to. Um, why would God make you to live in abundance, and why would God make you to be prosperous? All right. There's Bible verses that says you're prosperous. There's Bible verses that says you're rich. All right. There's Bible verses that says you were made. I came here to give you abundance and life. So you have to really look at that, and it's not necessarily how people perceive it. People say that money is the root of all evil, and they don't look at money correctly after that. They look at money as a bad thing when money is a good thing. Money will bring you so close to God, you'll never even think twice about it. All right. The more money you have, the more love of a loving person you could be. When you have your bills paid, when you can take care of your life, when you can do things for yourself and other people. All right. Money will bring you closer to God. All right. It'll take you away from those evil jobs. You won't have to work with those evil people. All right. Who are evil, not to say they all are, but there are some evil people at jobs. All right, the people that are haters, the people that try to stop you, the people that tell the boss to try to convince them to fire you because of all the type of things you bring to the table, and you may be a better worker than them and they're jealous of you. You know, money will prevent you from having to deal with those kinds of things. Like, just talking about this right now is relaxing. All right. Just having the right idea about money and looking at money correctly and loving money correctly will make you feel good about yourself and better about yourself. All right. Um, money is not evil. There are evil people who do evil things with money. The money itself is not necessarily bad. And we all know that. All right. So people who haven't had money and don't think they can get money, they will just willingly and freely accept a negative idea about it. It's like, oh, I can't get it, I can't have it. This makes me feel better just to accept the fact that there's something wrong with it because I don't know how to get it, or I don't have any right ideas about it. So once you start to think better about money, and once you start to feel better about money, and once you start to realize money's true purpose in your life, you will never look at it the same again. All right. Um, I love money and money loves me. All right. And that's just how it is. You are put here to be prosperous. You are put here to be successful. You are put here to have great success. You weren't put here to be poor. All right. So it's something you have to rethink when it comes to loving money and having money in your life. All right. I don't see how loving money is the root of all evil if you look at it correctly. All right. Loving money is the root of all evil when people will do evil things for money. When you look at money incorrectly, if you're a good person and you love God, loving money is not going to be the root of all evil. If you don't put money before God, all right, money is not going to be the root of all evil. If you don't put money before people, money is not going to be the root. The love of money will not be the root of all evil. All right. So they they want you to look at money the wrong way so that way you won't be able to access it or have it in your life. Like how are you going to say the love of money is the root of all evil and then pass the collection plate around? What is keeping the lights on in your church? What is keeping the people what is keeping the people employed and paid and be able to pay their rent that work for your church, that work at your establishment? All right, what is helping you keep your lights on in your house? Money. What helps you buy food and groceries? Money. What helps you get new clothes and new shoes? Money. What helps you pay for your car when your car has an issue, God forbid? Money. What helps you get a new car when you don't have one? Not thin air. Money. You could pray for things, but what do you truly need to be able to get it and purchase it? Not a prayer. Money. And that's nothing against God, but we have to look at things the right way. All right. Ever since like slavery happened, there have been some people who have been told and taught how to look at things incorrectly so that they would stay on a certain level in life. All right, and it's no slight to anybody else, but it's 2024 now, and you have to look at money a little differently. All right, there are people getting money. There's ways to get money. All right, there's nothing wrong with money. All right, you should love money and let money love you. I love money and money loves me. All right, money loves me and it will never depart from me. It'll never be away from me. All right. So just imagine being rich and how good you would feel in a new home, a new car, a new place to live, a nice big yard on some square acres with a whole lot of land and things like that. You would feel good. Imagine if you had enough money in your bank account, you'd feel good. You'd feel blessed by God, all right? Having to be able to wake up and having a whole bunch of money in your bank account. All right, I'm talking about a whole bunch of money. All right, talking about so much money you don't even know what to do with it. I'm talking about so much money you'll have to sit and ask yourself, why am I so rich? Why am I so successful? Why do I have so much money? I don't even know what to do with it. You'll be spending your days and spending your time shopping for banks, looking for the bank with the highest interest. All right. When you see rich people, bless them. When you see successful people, bless them. All right. When you pass a bank, bless the bank, all the money in it and all the rich people who use it, including yourself. All right. So look at money correctly, feel about money correctly, say these things to yourself. I look at money correctly. I feel about money correctly. All right, you're going to want to say these things. You're going to want to affirm these things. You're going to want to say, I am rich. All right, the more you possess a feeling for something, the more you tell yourself something. It doesn't even have to be physically true or physically or actually true right now, but your mind will cultivate the feeling, which will cultivate the result, which will motivate you to go get that bag, which will motivate you to have more money in your life and be richer than you've ever been. All right. So if this video is for you, if you are willing to accept money into your life, if you are willing to accept riches into your life, because last time I checked, God didn't put us here to be poor, and Jesus was rich. All right. There's a book out about Jesus called Jesus the Millionaire. All right. They want you to think that Jesus was poor and he walked around in robes and tattered clothes and stuff like that. So that way you'll think that you need to be that way to serve God, and you don't. Why do you think the preachers roll around in Rolls Royces and suits? They know. They may not be telling you, but they know. If you figure things out, you may go get rich yourself and leave them behind and not go back to their church. So it's like you have to look at money correctly and you have to view money correctly because you were put here to be rich. If the person who is preaching and teaching you about God is rich, why aren't you? People go to church and look at the pastor and be like, "Oh, that's just pastor." No, that should just be you. You should be rich. You should be driving in a nice car. You should be having however much money suit that you want. It's not just for him. It's not just for the person preaching in the pulpit. The money is for you as well. Asking you to put money in the collection plate. How much money are they giving you? None. Are they teaching you how to become rich yourself? No. People talk about prosperity, preaching this, prosperity, that. What are you supposed to be preaching? Poverty? Teach you who I'm teaching you how to be broke. Who wants to come to church? I'll teach you how to be poor. Bang, bang, false. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be taught how to be poor. They teach you how to spend money every single day. They teach you how to lose your money, use your money in a negative way every single day. But they're not teaching you how to make any for yourself. They're not teaching you how to get any for yourself. They're not teaching you how to look at it the correct way to keep it always coming back to you in a never-ending cycle. All right, that my money comes back to me faster than I could even enjoy it. And that's how you have to view it. When you use your money, don't look at it like you're spending your money. The word end is in spend. When you spend money, you are ending your money. Don't use that word. All right. Don't use that word. Find some other positive words to use other than a word that will end your money. You are cutting off the circulation of your money. All right. You're cutting off the circulation. It's like tying a rubber band or a belt around your arm and cutting off your blood flow. Would you cut off your blood flow? No. So why are you cutting off your money flow, which is the blood flow of your life? You need money for everything in this physical realm. You can try to figure out a way and find a way around it all you want, but you can't. If I didn't pay my phone bill, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. If somebody what wasn't paying the people that are providing this platform, we wouldn't be using it. You wouldn't be watching it if you didn't pay your phone bill. So money is not as bad as people think. It's bad people using money and making bad decisions. There's nothing wrong with loving money. It's when you love money incorrectly. If you love money incorrectly, you're going to do some incorrect things with it. You're going to kill for it, steal for it, die for it. All things that are evil, you're going to do for it to get money. How's it going to be evil and good at the same time? It's the people. All right. The money is neutral. It's just like a gun. Something that can protect you if it's used correctly. Something that could kill and destroy if it's used incorrectly. So you have to look at money correctly. You have to view it correctly. You have to use it correctly. You have to speak about it, think about it correctly, feel about it correctly. So that way you could use money to bring you closer to God. It's just a tool. The more money you have, the better you feel. All right, the better you will feel. Think about being as rich as you could possibly rich and just thanking God. Just thanking him like, yo, man, thank you for all this wealth. Thank you for all this money. Thank you for all this success. Thank you for all this happiness, all this joy. You wouldn't be cursing that man out if you had $1 million in your bank account, would you? No. Probably be on the beach somewhere in San Tropez with a nice vehicle, a nice beautiful person in your life. Okay, praise God. All right, you just be chilling and enjoying yourself, and there's really nothing wrong with enjoying life. They want you to think that life has to be bad. They don't want you to think that life should be good, or you should be able to chill or have it all or be successful or have heaven here on earth, but everybody else does. All right, you weren't put here to struggle the whole time. All right, there is struggle in life, but that struggle is supposed to lead you to some success. That struggle is supposed to lead you to some blessings that you more than are deserving of. And you should welcome them into your life right here and right now. All right, the more money you have, the better you feel. I feel good talking about this, and I hope you feel good listening to this, because I feel extremely good talking about this. I could feel some money flowing to me right now. I feel some money flowing to me right now. I'm telling you, this conversation's got me charged up. I'm charged up for some money, and I hope you are too. All right, I got the money charge. All right, so don't allow people to give you a bad outlook on money. It's probably because they don't have any. If anybody tries to give you a bad outlook on money, it's probably because they don't have any, or they don't have a lot of it. Anybody that does not love money will never have her. All right, anybody that does not have money will never have her. All right, so I love money and money loves me. I don't put it before God. I don't put it before Jesus. I don't put it before anything. But there's nothing wrong with loving it because you need it. All right. And you like, yo, there's nothing wrong with loving money because you need it. Stop praying to God for wealth and start thanking him for it. Stop praying to God for wealth and start thanking him for it. Start thanking him for the amount of money you want, with the feeling of it, with the vision of it, with the feeling of already having it. With thank him for it and see it already in your bank account. Thank God for the amount of money you want and see it already in your life, in your hands. Thank God for the things you want and see yourself already with it. See yourself sitting in that car. See yourself living in that home, sitting on the couch, walking to the refrigerator, grabbing your favorite cold press organic juice out the refrigerator. Sip, sip. All right. See yourself with the nice fresh clothes on. Drip, drip. All right. See yourself living the life that you want and thank God for it now. Don't pray for don't pray for things as if you don't have them. That's putting space between you and what you want, and you ain't gonna never see it in your face with you and what you want. All right. You got to pray for it like you already got it. You got to live in the end. You have to already see yourself having what it is you want. And that's gratitude. When you thank God for the things you want, it's going to put you on a level of gratitude instead of praying for it and waiting for it and it never coming. Oh, I've been seeing that number. I've been asking God for that. I've been saying that. But you haven't been doing it right though. Because if you did, you would have done it in a way to where it would have motivated you to get it and to be in alignment with it and to have it. People have to get the right consciousness about the coins. All right, people got to get the right consciousness about the currency. All right, you have to get the right point of view, the right perspective, the right perception about the paper. Okay. It's just paper. It grows on trees. It's infinite. They can print as much as they want. And you should be able to get as much as you want. But you have to feel that way. And if you don't, then you won't. If you do, you will. However, and here's the thing. Money is an energy. And however you feel about it, it feels about you. However you feel about it, it will feel about you. It's like it's got ears or something. All right, it's like it got ears. As big as my ears are, that's how big money's ears are. And it's listening to us right now. It's listening to your thoughts. It's listening to your feelings. It's listening to everything. It can feel what you feel, and it can hear what you think and what you say. It thinks about you like you think about it. You hate it, it's gonna hate you and be like, okay, wow, that's how you feel about me. I'm not gonna show up in your life for nothing. However you feel about it, it'll feel about you. However you look at it, it's gonna look at you. If you look at yourself as poor, money would be like, okay. You look at yourself as rich, money would be like, okay. You see that money in your bank account, you thank God for it already, as it already being in your hand and on demand. God would be like, yes, my child. You're blessed, my child. Why do you think you're already blessed? Why do you think you're already made to lie down in green pastures? It didn't tell you you have to wait. You're supposed to be in heaven right here and right now. Nothing you got to wait for. Nothing you got to die for. Nothing you got to go up in the sky for. All right, you're supposed to be enjoying it, and you're supposed to be having it right here and right now. You're supposed to be right here, right now, baby. All right. So welcome that wealth that you truly desire and truly deserve into your life, and thank God for it. All right, appreciate Him for it. Be grateful for it already. Okay. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button. All right, smash that money button. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that share button. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, love, and light. All right. I'll see you all in the next video. We out.